Hi everybody, we welcome you in. It's a special edition of the United Bank Playbook. Tony Caridi along with West Virginia Athletic Director Wren Baker. A couple of topics as we head toward the holiday season. First off, Wren, it's over, the fall semester. It's been eventful. Football getting ready to go bowling, men's soccer to the College Cup, and as we record, women's basketball perfect at 10-0. Reflections of the fall gone by.
Yeah, it's been a very fun fall and so many first experiences. Got a chance to, over the course of the year, to walk every tailgate, or at least every lot. Maybe not got by every tailgate. My first backyard brawl, what an incredible atmosphere that was. But even going back into last semester, baseball's championship, both basketball teams going to the NCAA tournament. So it's been a fun fall, an eventful fall. And I'm looking forward to a little downtime here during the holidays, hopefully a win in the bowl game, and then a great spring as well.
You mentioned the bowl game. The biggest surprise perhaps of the entire bowl season from a West Virginia perspective is the Mountaineers are going to a bowl that the Big 12 is not involved in, but it's like geographically perfect. What a prize that is.
Yeah, no question. And we knew that there was a chance that we could slide into a bowl that we didn't have a tie in because the Big 12 could have been long, and we were long. But what happened is the SEC kind of late ended up playing 4 either into the CFP or New Year's 6, and that made them short on their bowls. And so we stuck our hand up pretty quickly for filling the Mayo Bowl, and I think we're going to have a tremendous outpouring of fan support and attendance there in Charlotte.
Yeah, look forward to that. All right, other news making it nationally. Charlie Baker, the new head of the NCAA, recently released a letter as to what the future of the NCAA could be, and that includes a whole nother classification of the biggest schools. What do you know as of right now? What do we need to know as far as West Virginia goes?
There's not a lot of details other than what Charlie put out, and there were people who had a lot of feelings inside the industry about that proposal. But I think former Governor Baker, President Baker, was really just trying to get something into the sphere of conscience for people to discuss. And I think that's important for people to see that college athletics is willing to consider new models, enhanced benefits, a greater share of the revenues going to support student athletes. And so for that, I commend him. And here's the reality. The NCAA is filled with so many different institutions with so many different financial wherewithals and all that we would have never come to consensus on a plan. So I think for him, he just developed a rough outline of what something could look like, threw it out there to create a discussion point, and I don't fault him for that. I think it's probably the best way to do it. What I would tell fans and WVU supporters is no matter what happens here with a perhaps new division, and we're going to be part of it. I've said this time and time again. You look at the evaluations of all the Power 5 programs, our support level is very, very strong. You look at what's happened, even with Country Roads Trust, whatever it is, West Virginians step to the plate. And this program means too much to the institution. It means too much to this state for us to not always compete at the highest of levels. And I'm confident that whatever levels there are in college athletics, West Virginia University will be there.
So we have change coming there. We also have change, largely in part because of West Virginia University, in regard to the transfer portal. What will the new rules look like once those are discussed?
Yeah, so this will be litigated in court. All that's happened right now is kind of a stay order for basically a timeout, and during that time, these student athletes can play. Used to everybody in football, men's basketball had to sit a year of residency, and then we went to this situation where everybody got a one-time transfer, and I understand why there's only a one-time transfer, because we're trying to graduate student athletes, and if you can transfer 2 and 3 times, it makes it really hard for you to graduate. So I'm for some type of regulator on the amount of transfers. I think most coaches and ADs are. I think where the NCAA got themselves into trouble is having a subjective waiver process. There either should be no waivers, and everybody knows that, or there should be waivers that there's objective criteria you either meet or you don't meet, but there shouldn't be this guessing for the student athlete where they have to transfer in advance of knowing if they would be eligible or not. And so I think that's where this kind of run afoul, and I think you'll see the rules tidied up a bit there, and that's assuming that the NCAA can still put any regulators in place after the court case is resolved. So
lots of change, lots of things going on.
Always changing.
Yeah. Very good. We appreciate your time.
I know that, so what you people at home don't know is Michael Fergale is over here trying to wrap us, and he's rushing me and Tony, but we're not going to end this without me telling Tony and without me telling you, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We're so thankful and appreciative for all of you, and from all of us here at WVU Athletics, we hope you have a very blessed season of joy with your loved ones.
You said it all.